What is up, Virtua? It is Hockey Smash here, and out of a request from a friend, I'm gonna do a little bit of a RuneScape 3 evolution of combat tutorial sort of thing. Just because a lot of people seem to be confused and stuff. Mostly my friends, some of the people in my clan asked me to do this, so we're gonna get started real quick. First off, everything is pretty much for the most part customizable. If you press L on your keyboard, it'll unlock your screen. You see everything. The border here changes from a brown to a blue. Blue means it's locked. Brown means it's unlocked, and you can move it around and stuff when it's brown. So you know, you can just put the minimap wherever, make it as big or as small as you want. This is as big as a minimap will go as far as size and how much it'll show you. So you know, you can make that as big as you want. You can put it wherever. And then here's your action bar. Your action bar is just as customizable as all the other tabs on your screen. I'm trying to show an example of moving the action bar around. Will it not? There we go. So you can change it up. You can make it skinny or small or whatever. And then it shows you all your stuff too. Here you can turn on and off auto retaliate. Here you can turn on your quick prayers, turn them on and off. And then here you can select a left click option, and you can just, you know, put whatever. And then here's your familiar menu. This is also how you get to your familiar menu, and then you can put your familiar menu wherever you want, just so you have it there. You can also close out of it and stuff. Yeah, so that's this, and then pressing this after leaving combat will turn on the regeneration ability, which is one of the most useful features of Evolution of Combat. So as you can see, my HP is pretty low right now, and I have some adrenaline. If I press regenerate, it'll just have a circle around it until I leave combat, and then I'll use the remaining adrenaline that I had left over from the battle to heal myself. And as you can see, my HP is significantly higher than before. Over here you have your menu, and you can also customize this. There's a little customize button right here, and you can put all sorts of stuff you want in the ribbon bar, but I really don't like using it that much. Member stuff, all your keys and crap. This is your hero tab. You click on it, and you can see your summary of your character, all your stats on the right side, combat level, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Your skills, you can check your skills. It's a skills menu, shows you what you can and cannot train or whatever. Then you have your pet menu. This is for special pets, like the legendary pets and the companions that you get from other stuff. I really don't even know how I got half this stuff and like promotional stuff like the rhinos. And then here is where your achievement tabs are. Some people might have been confused from before where you find your achievements, and it's in your heroes tab. So that's that. Now we move to the social tab. Click on the community. Oh, it's called the community tab. It used to be called the social tab. Now it's called community. You can move this around too. All these menus you can move around. And first thing that'll pop up is your polls. It's where you can vote. High scores is all your high score stuff. Chat settings. This is where you can change the color of your chat text for all your different things. For your Twitch chat settings too. And then your friends chat. And then the grouping system is also in here. And then this is the Twitch thing where you can... I should start streaming, speaking of that. Turn this off. Here is your quest menu. You can check the featured thing if you want to see what's new and stuff. There's also a gear guide over here. I haven't looked at that, and I don't know how useful that is. Quests, this is where all your quests are. You can filter them out and stuff. Challenges, this is where your daily challenges are. Mini games, this will show you what mini games you can and cannot do, all your distractions and diversions, and it'll show you what you have locked, and it'll also teleport you to the closest lodestone and a little path to where this is. Path, this is for beginning players. If you don't know what to do, you would click on one of these and it will tell you what to do. Really, you shouldn't be too worried about that. Beasts, I don't know what this is. Oh, this is the this is all your boss information. You can check how many kills you have, I think. Yeah. I have 2 Jed kills. That's wrong. I've killed Jed twice. So you can see all different bosses here, what they drop. Kind of cool. I haven't really looked at this too much, so that's kind of cool that they have that there. So that's your Adventures tab. Also here under the... I haven't clicked on this yet. So this is your Gear tab. You can check your loadout, check your backpack, check out how much health you have, check your weapon stats, all that stuff. Wardrobe. This is what you're wearing currently. And oh, I did not know that. That's cool. They changed it up a little bit. Also, if you have any, like, downloaded, yeah, I did not know they changed this. It's actually a lot better now. Anyway, this is where you, if you downloaded any sort of things from the Solomon General Store or whatever, this is where it goes. And reset. Clear it. How do you clear it? I don't even know how you clear it. I don't use this at all. No, stop it. Revert. There we go. Titles. This is where you can set your titles. All your titles are there. Animations. This is where you edit your animations if you downloaded any from Solomon General Store. Appearance. This is how you change your hairstyle and your skin. No, just your hairstyle and all that. And then presets. This is where all your bank presets go, where you can change your bank presets and such. Also, equipment tab, backpack, move that all around. You can put it wherever. You can make it as big or as small as you want. You can make it like that or whatever. Also, your money pouch is there and your bond information. Yeah, and also your stats are here. Let's throw that in there. Up next is the Powers tab. This is where all your combat-related stuff is at. You can change the Legacy here as well. You can go to Momentum, which is just a crappy version of Legacy. Also, Revolution. If you, for this tutorial, I highly recommend that you use Revolution for all your combat stuff, unless you want to do full manual. But Revolution just seems to be easiest. It uses the first 9 slots in your action bar, and just automatically uses those abilities. I find it very, very useful. Prayers. You can edit your quick prayers here, I think, and stuff. You can also move that in there and stuff. Defensive abilities, this is where all your defense and your constitution abilities are. Also in the combat settings, this is how you change what XP or what skill you're training when you're killing stuff. And what is this? Manual. Okay. Yeah, so that's there. Your melee abilities, your attack and strength abilities, range abilities, magic abilities, and your magic spellbook is also here. Highly recommend you throw that in your main tab or whatever, or just put it wherever you want. So that's that. And already sort of showed you the community tab, the group system. Yeah, that's there. I don't really use that much. And yeah, so that was just a basic. Also, this is where your emotes are, if you're wondering. It's kind of default in this little area here. And you can also change all your chat stuff. Up here, where's it at? Trying to find chat badges. Okay, I'm curious about this now. Trying to find out where you can change your chat badges. Huh. Usually you just click down here and it changes your chat badges. Oh, here it is. Oh, over here. Chat badge on. If you're an Iron Man or a VIP member, you'll have a little chat badge there. Also, this works if you're a moderator, which I highly doubt anyone watching this video is a moderator, but, you know, that's there too. You can also turn on and off your online status if you don't want your friends to see that you're on. There's help menu. There's always on mode, which turns your chat always on if you don't want to keep pressing enter. But for EOC, I highly recommend you turn that off, as painful as it is. I switch in between Legacy and EOC all the time, so it's not really that big of a deal for me. You know, if I'm just skilling and hanging out, I'll use Legacy. But if I'm doing like any sort of intense combat, like bossing or Ascension creatures, which Ascension creatures, I just use the healing abilities and stuff, and the area of effect abilities on them. So now we're going to go into sort of the action bar. Actually, first, let me show you how I set up mine. You can also pick from different layouts and such. You can also save custom layouts. This is my layout. Oh no. Oh, I just accidentally... Oh, okay, I'm going to show you how I make my layout. No, stop. Because I just accidentally screwed this up. Okay. Okay, this is my... If I'm not home and I'm using my laptop, this is my laptop layout, but it doesn't fit my desktop screen. So I'm going to just show you how I go about making my layout here. I like to have my mini-map fairly decent sized. Throw that up there. Backpack right there. Let's throw all this stuff over here. And then familiar. Getting text messages. Oh, I didn't want that. Familiar options right there. I like to have that. I'm going to move this up a little bit. Like that. Okay. Chat box like that. And then actually we have to make this skinnier. I'll move that up there. Move that up there. Come on, click on it. There we go. Move that down there. I'm very OCD when it comes to this, and that is not big enough. Alright, we gotta make the chat smaller, I guess. Or the familiar tab smaller. Yeah, let's make that smaller. Throw that right on top of there. I'm OCD, so I'm gonna put that there. Make this taller to match that. Longer. That. Chat over there. And we got that taken care of. Now we can press escape, go to edit mode, and this is where you can get a little more customizable with your... So you click on 3D world editing, and it will just move. You can move your game view around. So you can make your actual game screen as big or as small as you want. And I like to make mine like that. Actually, no, a little bit out of the box. So like that. There we go. And then you click on that, it'll save it. Click on mini game HUD. You can edit mini game stuff, and that seems a little big. Or make that a little bit smaller. Oh well, just keep that there, I guess. Gameplay HUDs. You can move your bank interface, central interface, game dialogue. I'll put my game dialogue. Yeah, that's a good. Actually, put it in the middle right there. Crafting progress. Put crafting progress down here. Group invitations. Let's throw that up there. A new task. Put that down there. Buffs and debuffs. This is like my aura right here, as you can see. We'll put that right down there. XP tracker. Throw that up there. Boss timer. I'll keep that up there. So yeah, you can just customize this however you want. It's completely customizable. Really nice. Save that. Go back to 3D world editing because that is not tall enough to fit the screen. There we go. Perfect. So now we got that. Save. Save and exit. Save. Okay. We're good. Actually, no. Actually, not as big as I would like it. Going back into 3D world editing. I'm sorry. Can't believe I screwed that up, though. Bigger. There we go. Is that good? No, still not good enough. That's as big as it goes. I guess we'll set the deal with that. It's kind of awkward though. I feel like that's too close. Oh well. So now I'm gonna get into the action bar a little bit. So if you open up your abilities, actually let's open up the rest of them here. Which ones? I don't have the range ones open up. So there's different kinds of abilities, of course. You can read the description of them. It'll tell you exactly what it does. If you're confused about weapon damage, it is the base damage of how much your weapon does. So like if we go to the equipment stats right here, my weapon damage is 1,788. So this ability right here will do 100% of my damage over time for 6 seconds. So that means it'll do however much that was, 1,600 whatever, or 1,000 whatever, over the course of 6 seconds. So it's not going to be 1,000 every second. It'll be like 200 every second until it gets to my weapon damage. And if the target moves, then they suffer double the damage. And then Binding Shot, if you read it, it says it stuns your opponent. I'm just going to show you real quick on an enemy that has a little bit more HP than the spider. Oh well, I have to use on the spider. As you can see right there, it said that spider was stunned. If you saw the little buff thing right there, drop some spider silk too. Here we go. Here's a more stronger enemy. So if we press 1, that'll activate our fragmentation shot. And we just click on the warrior here real quick. You'll see that they're suffering damage. I also stunned them too, if you saw that. It'll show you what's going on with the with your opponent too, right here. And also right here, you can check your opponent's weaknesses. As you can see right there, the ogre is weak to wind spells. Spider is weak to crushing spells. Wolf is weak to water spells. It's got their HP there too. Let's press the lock button real quick. And then action bar also has a lock button, and you can pretty much click and drag anything you want into these slots. And just, if you want to see all my different action bars, you can pause the video and kind of copy them. This is my this is what I use for defense abilities. Not a whole lot of defense abilities, just a lot of one-handed abilities and one defense ability. And then I always use sacrifice in all of my action bars. You may not have it because it was a special event. It was a world event ability. They gave it out as a reward. Ice Asylum, that's a special ancient combat ability. You have to like do some quest and read some book about Zoros or something to get that ability. You also need like 91 HP. So abilities are that you have to unlock them by gaining levels and stuff. And then here's your special attack. If you guys didn't know, special attacks are back. Special attack is an ability in Evolution of Combat, and you just click it from your HP ability section. You just drag it wherever. You can also bind all your controls and stuff. You can see in the action bar section if you're interested in that. So yeah, that is my one-hand ability bar. You can check that out real quick. I don't know why the shark thing's there. I guess I was eating sharks or something. You don't have to use all the slots in your ability bar. This is my magic one. This is for dual wielding magic, because I have oh, this is when I was doing Jad. You see I have the little prayer switches right there. EOC is really nice for prayer switching. This is my range slot, as you guys saw before. These are actually my threshold abilities, but I liked them. I have a mouse with macro keys on it, and I set them just to correspond with the numbers that they go with. And 7, 8, 9, they're all right next to each other. They're right where my thumb is, so I just put my abilities there. They are inside the Revolution bar, but they will not activate a part of Revolution. The only ones that will activate are the ones that are highlighted currently. This is my dual wielding action bar. I got all sorts of stuff here. It's completely filled up because dual wielding is kind of what I use the most when I go bossing and stuff. And finally is my two-handed ability bar. Don't really use a lot of. There's a lot of thresholds that I use for two-handed weapons. So there's that. You can really customize it to your own liking, but you can use mine to kind of base what yours is off of. Also, on some of these, put Dismember if you're using any sort of combat melee ability. Put Dismember in your first slot. That way, because it causes bleeding damage. Bleeding damage is just damage over time. And I think bleeding damage is very important when you're killing monsters. So always put that in your first slot, because that'll be the first ability that activates. As you can see right here, I already set it there. And then on my... It's my second ability in my mage tab. That's because when I was doing Jad, I really wanted to hit all the enemies behind the one that I was currently fighting. So that's why Chain is there. That's an area of effect ability that causes damage to multiple enemies around me. So then here, yeah, you can see the bleeding damage over time. Crap. So now I'm just gonna go down here and I'm gonna demonstrate how easy it is to use EOC. All you have to do is just sit back and click, and someone's already there, so we're gonna move to my little spot that I like to go to. This is also sort of a little money making guide, I guess, too. These things you make like 5 mil an hour if you do really good. They drop the Ascension Keystones, which are used to get into the boss rooms, I think. I don't know, I've never been to a boss room. But yeah, they're very good for money making. If you guys want to make a little bit of money, we're just going to head up here. Hopefully no one's there. Doesn't look like anyone's there. So that's good. So just like you would in normal RuneScape, just click and you'll see the damage over time. It's stunned, it's binded down, still stunned, it's bound. Multiple enemies are attacking me at once. You can see sometimes I get healed off my sacrifice ability. So I have enough adrenaline to use a threshold, so I just press 7 on the keyboard or mouse, and it hits him with the threshold ability. Use number 8. Number 8 is just a really rapid fire shot that I've set it to. And my clan is going crazy down here. So really no interesting drops there. Let's try and gather up a bunch of enemies in the same general location, see what we can do with that. I was being healed by that one right there. Alright, so I'm going to do an example of a area of effect shot. So I'm going to use the... Oh, no, I already used my Ricochet ability. I don't know if it showed or not, but Ricochet, it bounces the arrow off of one monster and just goes on the next. So let's use our 9-slot ability on these guys. And it'll hit both of them, because they're both in the same sort of area. Both same 3x3 area. We got to kill this healer right here, because that healer is annoying. So yeah, that's pretty much how you use abilities. Isosalem's ready, so you can press Z, and then Isosalem will come out. If you stand next to it, it just heals you. That's all that is. Pretty useful. But you need a pretty high HP level to use it. So yeah, I hope this this guide helped you guys out. I'm not really the best at making guides and explaining stuff, but maybe I helped someone out there. Hopefully I helped one of my friends that requested this video. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.